Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is for you, wherever in the world you are. It is weekly Oracle card time. It is 9 a.m. Sunday, or August the 15th here in Perth, and we are working today with the Energy Oracle cards for our guidance for the week ahead, leading up to the day before the full moon. Morning. Hello everyone joining in. Hello Facebook. Hello Instagram. Hello everyone watching this back. I hope you are well. I hope you're having a great weekend. Hello to everyone joining in. Whether this is your first time, your third time, your 100th time. I don't think I've done that many, but we're close. I hope we are enjoying it. I will be pulling one card for every day of the week from today, Sunday, through to Saturday. I'll be pairing each of those cards with some crystals. Hopefully it'll all help to give you a bit of a guidance, a bit of direction, a bit of aid and help. Very good. Hello, good morning. It's a very exciting week. Very exciting week. Hello from New Zealand. We love it. Yeah, drop where you are. I always love to know where everyone is. How is it over there? We are blessed with a couple of beautiful sunny days here in Perth today and tomorrow. Yesterday, early 20s, sunshine. We love that for winter. Good morning. How are we? Just going to give these a good old shuffle. You know me, I love to shuffle. You know what? It's at least it's a proper one now. Hopefully it can get a hold, but it looks like you all over in Sydney and New South Wales have got a few more weeks of a bit of trickiness, and hopefully it's a chance to reset things and properly deal with it. But yeah, hopefully it's a chance for yourself to give you what you need. Oh, we love that. We love that. Oh, hello. I hope you are all well today. So today is Sunday, the 15th of August. I'll be pulling one card for every day of the week from today through till Saturday. I'll be pairing them with the crystals, and hopefully it makes sense for you. These readings are always for the collective. It's for everyone. It's for everyone that is interested, everyone that wants to watch. You and your friends, if you want to share it and tag them in for sure. Rewatch it during the week if you need to. Make it make sense to your life and what's going on, right? We're all different, we're all individual, we're all having our own unique experiences, and so the reading will make sense to you in your own unique way. Oh, I'm glad you did. I love a good dance break. I haven't done one in a while, and it felt like I needed one. Ha, look at that, we've gone full circle. And we've got like the full exchange of Aussies in Kiwi land and Kiwis in Aussie land in exactly the same place. See? It's amazing what the universe does. Good morning, Facebookers. Good morning, Instagrammers. We are working with the Energy Oracle card. Look at her. She's stunning. I love these. These are probably one of the best and most favored decks that I work with for my actual readings that I do. They're really extensive, they're very thorough. There's kind of a basis in tarot, but they're very, they can be very clear in their messaging in a really great way. So it's a wonderful one to be working with today. Those that have had readings with me will recognize this deck. And those that haven't, enjoy. The Energy Oracle cards are beautiful. And I will be pulling cards up and down. They will be face up or face down. If they are in reverse, they're going to be a challenge. If they are the right way up, we'll see the message. So let me just give them a little bit more of a shuffle. before we are good to go. As I said, today is Sunday the 15th of August. We are rolling through to Saturday the 21st, the day before the full moon, our second full moon in Aquarius. It's a big one. Hello everyone just joining in. Just about to start. We are pulling one card for every day of the week. Sunday the 15th through to Saturday the 21st. Cards for the collective. Are you ready? Our card for today, Sunday the 15th, is can you all see that? The Happy Family card. This is beautiful. Be with your family. Be with whoever your family is. Be with whatever makes you happy within your family. If it is your chosen family or your blood family, it doesn't matter. If it is you and your pets, if it's you and your partner, if it's your children, cousins, I really don't care. Spend time with them today. Be with them. Share that love. Give that love. Share that love. And be with and know that they are who you need to be with at the moment. Take time to send some messages or make some phone calls if you need to. Take some time to catch up. If you are locked down, maybe it's a really good time to check in with some family members. If you are... Maybe if you've been looking after yourself and working on yourself, maybe it's a little bit of a time to check in with others as well. I think it's a really important time also to know that we can be happy with what we have and not try and have more and not try and fit in with what others are doing. Don't try and keep up with the Joneses. Don't try and compare yourself to what others are doing. Don't need all of that. Be whatever your little happy unit is. Work with your little unit. Be happy with it and know that the rainbow is there, the sun is there, it's good, it's beautiful, it's happy, it's wonderful. Everyone's on the beach. Everyone's walking together. No one's looking backwards, everyone's looking forwards. This is a really important message on the card. It's about looking forward, looking into the future, knowing that whatever issues have come from the past, we're moving forward now. We're moving past them. We're moving into a better life. Oh, look at that kids' party. How perfect is that? So know that whatever your family unit is, whoever they are, whether it's chosen family, blood family, whether it's children, partner, pets, whether it's friends, whether it's partners, whether it's cousins, it doesn't matter. Just be happy with them, right? Don't try and feel like it needs to be what others have. Every family is different. Don't ever try and force anything. Don't ever try and fit in. Don't ever try and... Also, if, your blood family are giving you shit or a pain in the ass and you just not into what they're telling you, they're not, your true, they're not after you. They're not looking after you. They're not with you. And you've got to work with whatever makes you truly happy. And if that's then chosen family, they have your back. They're looking after you. Be with your chosen family. Does this make sense? And also, in this final week of Leo, towards this full moon, we should be really making those steps to what makes us happy with our family unit and with what's going to be happy for us moving forward, especially if our past hasn't been happy with family or if there's been aspects. Does this make sense, everyone? So spend a bit of time to think about what the happy family means to you. Spend a bit of time meditating on that, thinking about that today as well. So today, the happy family card, I would say go straight into the heart, and you can work with either greens or pinks here. Work with your Unakite, which has got both, watermelon tourmaline, which has got both, but work with, say, jade, work with emerald, work with green aventurine, work with rhodochrosite, work with rhodonite, work with rose quartz, work with pink tourmaline, work with kunzite, work with Hidden Knight. I can go on and on and on. Greens and pinks. You know your greens and pinks, guys. Work with them. Connect with them. Think about what family means to you. It's a pretty deep question for a Sunday morning. But as someone that has gone through both, like, I feel blessed to have both family, in both contexts of chosen family and blood family, and have that connection to both. I think it's very important to understand what that is and to know that you got to do what's best for you. And, past relationships and connections, don't mean anything if it's not for your future and not looking after you. Right? Okay. Tomorrow, Monday the 16th, we're rolling forward. Our card of the day is... We're all tight. I love this. This is funny. This is the carry-on of a conversation that I may or may not have had with the universe earlier today. This is really, really funny. I love that. This is like... We love that. Good work. This is a carry-on of a conversation that I had with the universe of basically like, sometimes we have that, even though like we felt like we've rested, we then feel like we need to do more, and it's like the universe is like still telling us to slow down. It's still saying things have to happen in their own time. They have to happen at their own pace. They have to happen when they need to happen, and it's not up to us to dictate that. It's very much, we have to sit and be patient. We have to sit and wait. We have to allow and let the universe do its thing, because there are things more important or bigger than us that are happening around us. This also pertains to the fact that when we put out these big dreams, these big wishes, these big hopes, we've just gone through that Lionsgate portal. It's just closed, so all those wishes and hopes and stuff have gone out into the universe. We've got to kind of allow it to happen. We've got to kind of focus on the good that's around us and not do any more than we need to. Not do any more that's on our plate, not do any more. I love this. I say this quite often in these readings, everyone. Don't do more than like feeding yourself and doing your laundry and, cleaning your bed. Simple things, like everything that is enough to just get you through the day, do that. Don't worry about the big stuff. It's one of those things that it's really, really, really important that we allow ourselves to feel what we're feeling, go through what we're going through. I understand that horrible grief, and it's, sometimes you have to allow yourself to come over waves of feeling when you think you've been okay. It's important to know that we can't always keep going. We can't keep pushing. We can't burn ourselves out like that. It's really important that we allow ourselves to feel tired when we're tired, feel sad when we're feeling sad, feeling happy when we're happy, energized when we're energized, like using the energy that we have when we have it and not feeling like we need to do any more. So let yourself do enough and know that that is enough. Know that the universe doesn't want you to, or isn't expecting you to do more. You're allowed to say no. You're allowed to say, I need to take care of me. I need to listen to what the universe is telling me and stop fighting it. Stop trying to do more and just let myself be tied up. Beautiful. This is when I would... It's all right, you're only one card. First card was Happy Family for today. Our card for tomorrow, Monday, is All Tied Up. So I want you to think crystal-wise, patience. Petrified wood, moss agate, maybe lepidolite would be really good options. Just slow down, chill the fuck out, take a load off, let the universe do its thing. And you sort of... It's not even about untying the knots. You don't even have to untie the knots. You don't have to worry about that. It's kind of like they will just release themselves. They will just let go themselves. They will just magically disappear if you stop fighting against them. Does that make sense, everyone? You know how sometimes we feel more trapped because we're fighting, but as soon as we stop and relax, the universe sort of relaxes with us. There's that scene in Harry Potter. Is it the first film? I think it's the first film, and they're in the it's a weed or a tendrils or whatever it is, and the more they fight against it, the more it tightens and constricts against them, and then Hermione's like, just relax, and you go with it, and it's all good, and you come out the other end, right? I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Excuse me. Petrified wood, moss agate, and lepidolite will be great crystals for all tied up. So tomorrow, or anything that you like to wear that relaxes you. I know a lot of people use amethyst or sodalite, Caribbean calcite, amazonite. You can work with angel aura quartz, beautifully relaxing. Selenite is beautifully relaxing. Apophyllite, kyanite. There's a multitude of crystals and energies that we can work with that are just... So if there's one particular one that you like to work with, use it, please. You can, override what I say if you have something that you feel connected to. Don't feel like I'm going to, judge you or question you. Know that that's the whole point of crystals, is that you work with them intuitively, you work with what you've got, you work with what makes sense to you. I hope that makes sense. Okay, Tuesday, which is the 17th. Ooh. Hold on. Just use anything that you like for protection, black tourmaline, smoky quartz, yeah, citrine, anything for protection is fine. Tiger eye, whatever works for you, Mel. Spiritually, maybe amethyst, because amethyst has that spiritual protection too. All right, so Tuesday, we're on the Thinking Man, and he's in reverse. Now, this is a really interesting one. As I said, some cards will come out in reverse. They'll come up upside down. So it kind of means the meaning is upside down, or it's a challenge, or it is actually in reverse. So on Tuesday, this can mean a few things. It means that we could be challenged by a masculine energy that is too thought-driven, too logical, is too... thinks that they can think their way through anything. Where this is the complete opposite. This is not a helpful energy. This is basically saying that it's the opposite of a thoughtful man that we need. So we need a spiritual feminine energy. We need the complete opposite. We actually need to be working with an energy that is allowing, that is serene, that is feminine, that is balancing. Does this make sense? You can't think your way through this. You can't use logic here. This isn't a time where logic is going to be helpful. And that's okay. Remember, we're all tied up anyway, right? The universe is kind of doing its thing. We're kind of passengers at the moment, in a way, we really, really are. So it's a time to really tap into that intuition. We're moving into that full moon where it's building up. So our intuition is building up, becoming stronger, becoming clearer. So use it. This is a really great time to do short meditations and little bits of meditation throughout the day instead of really big ones. You don't always have to do big meditations to get big clarity. Do short ones, 5-minute ones throughout the day. Give yourself 5 minutes to... What is the universe saying? What are my guides telling me? What is my necessary thing? Well, isn't that perfect? It's time to really get into that intuition. It's a time to listen to that intuition. Isn't that perfect? See, the universe, she always knows. And we think we know, but we generally are a little bit off. we think we do. We think we know, but yeah, quite often we're just off kilter or off what is actually appropriate for us and what we need. So I know again that you put all these things out there last week. They're trying to be manifested. They're going out. They're doing their thing. Now is a time to just baby steps, little by little. Ah, awesome, Chantel. I'm so glad. This is something that I've done on numerous occasions with other different energies. And sometimes you just need to do a little meditation with your clear quartz every day. Even if you haven't started it yet, go back and check out my video from a couple of days ago of the post-Lionsgate portal meditation. Sit with your clear quartz every day for 5 minutes and just journal what you feel. If you give yourself 5 minutes every day with a bit of clear quartz, that great energizer, the master healer, that perfect energy for programming whatever it is that we want to need every day, it's going to give you what you want to need every day. Super simple. And you all have 5 minutes. Don't tell me you don't have 5 minutes every day. Don't give me that excuse, because it's an excuse and it's a lie. I'm calling you out now. No one is too busy for 5 minutes. So don't think. Feel, let your intuition guide you. Work with your beautiful intuitive crystals. Get your moonstone out, get your selenite out, you get your amethyst out. Work with turquoise. It's another beautiful spiritual stone. You can work with tanzanite. You could work with scholasite and damburite. You can work with clear quartz. You can work with like Super 7. You can work with auralite. You could work with, oh my God, your merlinites. You can work with rainbow moonstone. You can work with so many. Yeah, exactly. You have to make that time for yourself because no one else is going to. No one else is going to. My parents taught me that. And they had a madhouse like that. So, again, don't let yourself fall into the trap of trying to analyze and logicalize everything, especially on Tuesday. Do not fall into that trap. Flip it and reverse it. Intuitive, feminine, receptive. Let the information come to you. Right? Right? This goes for everyone. Masculine, feminine does not mean whatever gender you are. It just means you tapping into the appropriate yin and yang of the universe, which we all have. All right, Wednesday. Our card for Wednesday is excellent. Now this is interesting, everyone. This is a very interesting card. Blossoming Abundance in reverse. Now, who is putting too much pressure on money? Who's putting too much pressure on money? The collective is putting too much pressure on material wealth. We're putting too much pressure on it. And it's too hard right now. You should not be putting so much pressure on it at the moment because everything is so unsure. Everything is so unstable. There is so good. I'm glad. Is Europe a minute Pizwayne? Yep. Be sure to stop thinking so much. It's not a time to think and worry and be concerned in the material wealth and the material world. This is abundance, right? Having a happy family, having those around you that you love and support, having those around you that are there for you. This is about looking at alternative forms of abundance. Turn your idea of abundance on its head. Turn your idea of abundance around, flip it, change your perspective, and think about a different idea of abundance. This is, look at the abundance of, a forest in Australia, in WA, in winter. They're so lush and green and beautiful. It's, abundant. Think about, trees laden with fruit, gardens laden with flowers. Think about the things in your house that make you feel happy, not just money. I'm going to say it one more time. Alternative forms of abundance. When we feel abundant, I've said this mantra a million times. I'm going to say it again. I'm abundant always and in all ways. Say it with me. I am abundant always and in all ways. One more time with feeling. I am abundant always and in all ways. Right? Not just about money. I'm abundant always. In all ways. In time. We talked about this just a second ago. I want to be abundant in time. For me, it is about being abundant in health. I've been on this change of a very quick forced change in looking after my health and looking at my health and being put from a place where I was feeling like I didn't see a way out with my health and things that I look at. I have chronic pain, anxiety, insomnia, amongst other things. And I have been thinking very recently, like on the other side of work things, it's like I need to be abundant in health. I need to be healthy and happy. And I was forced through a very shitty experience with a doctor that wasn't listening to what I was saying to go to another one who I didn't know, who listened to everything. And now I'm finally 35 and a half. I'm finally being heard by a doctor, and I'm finally going to be prescribed medical cannabis. And it's the most exciting thing in the world because I finally get to be on a path of looking after my health in a way that I know is manageable, and I know it's not going to affect me because I've been on a path of taking all sorts of prescription drugs that were horrible, that I fought against. And you can't live with chronic pain. You can't live with these things. These are things that will affect you day to day. And to be able to manage and look after my health finally in a way that I know will work, in a way that I know is good for myself, and as a way that, my body and my feelings need. It's so exciting. Like, this is a confirmation. This for me feels like I'll probably get the appointment on Wednesday, which is going to be making it all happen. So think about green heart chakra stones. It's very exciting. It's a very exciting thing. And there are some people that still don't listen to it, aren't open to it. And that's what it is out there. Some people aren't open to what you need, and you need to find where you can, be with those people. It's one of those things that you've got to find the right doctor. But apparently there's quite a lot around. You've just got to find the right ones. And maybe it could be a good thing to sort of call your locals around you before you book an appointment, because I found mine by accident. Completely. It's like it's the beginning of really being able to work on it. It's one of those things I haven't been able to properly heal and look after my body because my body is in pain every day. I want to do yoga, or I want to do more, I want to heal and make it better, but when you're in pain you can't do these things and you can't improve. And when your doctor doesn't want to listen to you and it's not helpful, you've got to be patient and let the universe force you into a place, or do a bit of research and find that place that's going to be right for you. So again, it falls into alternative forms of abundance. It's like knowing that, I can take care of myself, look after myself in a way that is right for me, look after my body that is going to allow me to do more, give more, share more. Again, more. That's my form of abundance, is being able to teach more, give more, have more time, share more, do more in my own capacity, because that's what makes me so happy. Well, not by accident, but by accident. It's one of those things. They're sort of all over the place, but I think there's less of them than others. But as I said, I think call the receptionist. The reception will know whether or not their doctors are prescribing certain things. All right, I'm going to keep moving because we've digressed very far, very, very far. All right, Wednesday. Oh, as I said, so crystals, green heart chakra, appropriate green stones. So think about, as I said, emerald, jade, green aventurine. Think about fuchsite or fuchsite, as I prefer to say, malachite, moldavite. Think about green garnet. This is a really amazing piece that came into my life recently, which is a half leaf, which is green Seraphis quartz. So yeah, think about good, dark, rich green crystals on Wednesday. Good, because they open the heart to abundance. Think green garnet as well. There are a couple of different green garnets that are amazing. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those things. The student and the master, when you're ready, the universe will put you exactly where you need. Yeah, as frustrating as that is, it is also very true. All right, so our card for Thursday. The man holding... Okay, now, as we move forward, this is quite an interesting one. The man holding the heart. Now, are we putting too much energy into someone that has our heart or had our heart? Are we grieving too much over something? Are we allowing ourselves to be too invested in someone that's maybe not as invested in us? Past partner, perhaps? A past loved one, someone that has passed on. This is a challenge. This is one of those weeks where we get to be challenged by what's going on, and I love that. It's a full moon week. Like, full moon weeks are always a bit challenging as far as I'm concerned. This is a time where, as I said, it's like the feminine is more important this week. The feminine is really taking over, even though there's been no overtly feminine cards. It's very much about the intuitive thing. So it's about listening to what you need. So women out there in the family, you need to be listening to yourself and focusing on what you need within this happy family. And if this is telling the man off and saying no, putting some boundaries and some feet down, maybe it's that. Maybe it's allowing a relationship that's finished to be finished. Maybe it's allowing someone that has passed on, start looking forward more positively, because that's what they want of you, and we're putting too much energy into something that is not repaying us. And that is the crux of this, is if the heart isn't being repaid, if we're not being repaid by this, it's important, very, very important, to be repaying our own heart in whichever way we need. Again, chosen family may be it. Good, we love that. And yes, Moonstone, definitely. So if you're being challenged by males in relationships, it's kind of a time to sort of bring this stuff to the surface, look at it, address it, deal with it in whichever way, shape or form you can. And also, balance is important in relationships. Equality is important in relationships always. So if things haven't been equal and we need to bring this up and we need to say, listen, things aren't good enough, things need to change, that's what needs to happen. It's time to sort of address these feelings of the heart and let them go, let them up and out. It could also be that we've spent too much time with an ideal, a thought that was, what's the right word? Fake. Sorry to be blunt. The white picket fence and all that bullshit that's always not real, right? It's time to really find whatever the happiness is for you, whatever that is. Yeah, exactly. Moonstone, selenite, always. But also, because we're trying to really strengthen and fortify the heart, I would highly recommend working with red garnet, ruby, or rubellite tourmaline, deep red pink tourmaline, these crystals that connect the heart chakra to the base chakra and work with the two of them together, they give us the ability to bring like fortitude and strength to our feelings and to the heart and to matters of the heart. So this is a really good time to work with these. Like beautiful red garnet, yummy ruby, or deep pinky red tourmaline. Also another one, Eudialyte, is another great one that you can work with if you have it. So think that deep burgundy, blood red sort of crystal color, you'll be all good. It's definitely the energy you want. You want to be grounded and heart-centered. Otherwise, work with like rose quartz and smoky quartz. Work with a heartstone and a base stone. Work with red jasper and rose quartz. Keep it simple, don't overcomplicate it, but put the two of them together. Does that make sense? We're being forced to reimagine and rethink and really tap into what our idea of happiness is this week. Like, this is what's going on. Okay, Friday. See? Fuck yes! This. Okay. Excuse me while I get emotional. This is true abundance. The cornucopia is true abundance. Like this is the abundance that we want. This is the abundance that we need. This is like, you know, our idea of abundance. This is true abundance. This is abundance that has been worked hard for, that is established, that has continuation and is just going to keep giving and giving. The cornucopia is all of that amazing fruit, that fruit that takes decades. It takes decades for that stuff to come to fruition. You know why they say that as a word, fruition? It takes time. We have to plant those seeds and they will take 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years before they really start bearing fruit. And then when they do, you can't stop them. You just get to continue on and enjoy that. So work that you are doing, stuff that you have been doing, is going to have really long-lasting results. There is a really amazing mulberry tree that my parents planted. I can't even remember how long ago this tree was planted. It has to be at least 20 years old. Spindly fucking thing. And now it takes up the whole backyard, and like there is not enough mouths to eat the mulberries that come off this tree. Like, I remember when it was planted thinking that thing's not going to live, and now it's like, do we have enough containers to collect all of the mulberries? Like, can we make enough jam with this stuff? It's just amazing. So when you think of abundance, true abundance, think cornucopia and think fruit. Think of fruit trees and think of the way fruit grows and is tended to and cared for, and then, you know, it takes something pretty big to sort of take away that abundance. So think about any crystals that have fruit in the name. Could be good. Kiwi jasper, strawberry quartz, raspberry garnet. You know, there are some fruity crystals out there. Me too. But think about going back into that. What does abundance really mean to me? Jade, emerald, green aventurine, opening up the heart. Yeah, good things do come to those who wait. Absolutely. It's a really wonderful Friday card. That's a really wonderful card. And again, this shows of like hard work paying off. This really does represent hard work paying off, which is amazing. Okay, our card for Saturday. I saw that as it started to open. Now, we are upside down with the walking away. This can mean a couple of things. Think about it within your own life. But the main theme is kind of you've done the walking away. you don't need to now, or you don't need to walk away from where you are. Where you are is exactly where you need to be. Kind of, it's reinforcing this tied up message of being able to sort of be wherever we need to be. Yeah, citrine, absolutely. Definitely citrine for sure for your cornucopia as well. But think about not necessarily like staying put, but like being happy where you are and making good where you are, making yourself feel all of this abundance and goodness and all of that. Like when you need to move on, when you need to move forward, when you need to make those steps, they'll happen. It'll happen when it's meant to happen. You need to just be happy where you are. Be content with these alternative forms of abundance. Stop. Okay, here's a quick download. Stop trying to make things better than they already are. Stop forcing things to be a better idea of perfect. Like, you are perfect right here, right now. Tomorrow, you're going to be just as perfect, and the day after, just as perfect. You don't need to be more perfect. You don't need to be think that you are worse or better, or whatever that is. It's like, you're always perfect. You're always aligned. You're always exactly where you need to be. It's just about understanding, learning, and experiencing whatever the fuck it is that you need to experience, understand, and learn. Because we're all here learning and experiencing. Don't fight it. Stop running. Don't run away from your fucking problems. How's that? Why are you running away from your problems when you can face them, where you are strong enough to face them and deal with them, when you are making amazing things happen and amazing steps forward? Why do you feel like you need to then run away from things that you think are scary? We've talked about this. What is fear but false evidence appearing real? FEAR. Just let that sink in. No Craig David. No walking away. Face your issues head on. Deal with them. Confront them. Get angry. Get upset. Be passionate. Feel the feelings about it so that you can let go of the repressed stuff and let the good come. But you've got to face the music. You've got to face your own life. You've got to deal with the things that are happening in your life. Don't focus on what others are doing. Don't focus on what others are telling you. Don't focus on other people's lives. Who cares? Focus on yours, your life, your happiness, what's going on with you. All right, our overview card. Crystal-wise, I would say get the fuck grounded. So base chakra energy, smoky quartz, black tourmaline, think Numite, think red jasper, think petrified wood. Get your feet in the ground, stand strong, face whatever's around you. All right, does that make sense, everyone? Oh, fuck yes. Yeah, you can work with rainbow fluorite if that's what works for you. We've got another upside down card as our overview. The thinking woman in reversed. We can't logicalize, think our way through things. Stop overthinking, stop overanalyzing, everyone. Please listen. Use your intuition. I was waiting for like the goddess card to come out. I was waiting for that. It's time to use the psychic. But this is like, it's not just saying it's time to use your intuition. It's actually saying stop thinking. It's actually saying to stop. It's actually telling you to shut that mind up. Meditate every fucking day. Please and thank you. Take time out. Make the time. Give it to yourself. Let yourself find that peace. Let yourself find that calm. Work with moonstone, work with selenite, work with celestite, work with amethyst, work with angel aura quartz, work with damburite, work with powerful meditation energy. It's going to give you the ability to calm, hear the universe and your guides speaking to you. Listen to what they have to say and know that they are the ones that really understand what's going on, and you need to just take a step back and calm the fuck down. Me, like, I'm king and queen of overthinking at the same time. Like, I have an Aquarius moon. That bitch is going all the time. All the time. Plus, I'm an insomniac. I tell people all the time, I have more hours in a day than everyone else to think. So let's not even go into overthinking. But you have to retrain yourself. I have to say, stop, Kyle. Shh. Stop. Why? Why are you doing this? To what end? To what end is that? To what point is overthinking doing? Why are you thinking about these things? Why are you laying in bed thinking about these things? I take myself out and I go and I think about other things. Get myself out of that energy. Get yourself out of that overthinking energy and distract yourself. Do something. Do a fucking puzzle. Draw. Go and watch a movie. Get outside. Whatever it is that's within your limits and within your capabilities of doing that's going to distract this mind this week, do it. Do it every day. Do it throughout the day. Do it as many times as you need. Take yourself out of yourself. Take yourself the fuck out of yourself. Step out of yourself and look at yourself and go, oh, oh, she needs a hug. She needs to lay down. She needs to chill the fuck out, drink a glass of water, right? Look at yourself. Imagine it was me looking at you. And I will be blunt with you and I will say, don't overstretch yourself this week. Don't do more than you need to. Say no. Take care of your energy. Let your intuition guide you. Let your feelings guide you. Don't let people that are trying to overanalyze things do that to you in your life when you know that feeling is the way forward that is right for you. Yes, write it down, get it out of your head and burn it. You've got the full moon happening on Sunday, so you can write things down in preparation and have a little bonfire if it's safe. You can do burning ceremonies every day leading up to the full moon and then do a big one. You can release and burn and whenever the fuck you need to. And if you're doing that, try working with selenite this week and obsidian because they're great for balance, yin and yang. But yeah, this is a time to really step out of yourself. Give yourself a bit of perspective. Sometimes we can't see the forest for the trees. And you need to find a bit of clarity, but it comes from your higher self. It comes from your intuition. It comes from your angels, your guides, your loved ones, the universe. So give yourself time to make that connection. Give yourself time to meditate. Do the clear quartz thing every day. Have a little full moon ceremony for yourself every day leading up to the full moon. Do short meditations to give you a bit of literally just a few deep breaths to reset. Me, someone's got to be. Someone's got to be. I hope that makes sense, everyone. Like, this is a good one. Like, it's a bit of a slap. Like, it is a little bit of a kick in the butt, but in a really good way. I think this is really good because we do get too much caught up in the idea of a certain idea of abundance that is, it's created in our head anyway, so we can always get rid of it. Crystal wise this week, yeah, celestite, angelite, the sodalite is really good, amethyst, damburite, think about shadokite, think about tanzanite, think about Lemurian quartz, Herkimer diamond. Herkimer diamond would be a great one this week, actually. Herkimer diamond would be wonderful. Yep, see? Herkimer diamond, right at the top of the list, thank you. Anyone else? Ooh, clear calcite would be great this week. Yeah, good one. Nice. Excellent. Thank you, Samantha. I did already block them as well. So yeah, think about not thinking so much this week. And if you think the universe is laughing at you, it is. I can confirm that for you. If you feel like the universe is having a laugh with you, it is, and you need to laugh at yourself. Ah, beautiful. Chlorite, green chlorite included quartz. Green phantom quartz is its other name, is a great one. Green phantom quartz is a great crystal that helps us to look at our own healing journey. So beautiful, definitely. Definitely a nice one. For those of you that are like looking after others and you need to look after yourself, like the healer's healer is a really good one. So fuchsite is a great one for that. Epidote can be good. But yeah, think more what's going to get me out of overthinking. What's going to get me out of that? And into allowing. Kyanite, beautiful blue kyanite, because it's a great one for alignment and always being where we need to be. So, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We love it. We're excited. Happy. We're good. Yeah, thank you all very much. It's back to work for me this week. I have reading this book for the next couple of weeks, but I have availability now from the beginning of September. So if you'd like to book in, please send me a message. I have, what events do I have coming up? I've got a Crystal Grid workshop coming up 12th of September. And then I also have my all-day workshop retreat on the 27th on the public holiday as well. Ruby Fuchsite is great, will definitely work. For those coming along to the full moon ceremony on Sunday next week, I'm so excited. Thank you all for selling it out in half an hour. Yeah, thank you all. Take care of yourselves, look after yourselves. Namaste, stay safe and stay sane. I hope you can really give yourself that space this week. I hope you can really take care of yourself. Give yourself that space to hear what the universe is trying to say. Love you all. Take care. Bye.